We're going to start by hunting down some wild long grain white rice. Ooh, perfect. Now we'll just crack this open and pour in 1 cup. Then we'll add in 1.5 cups of tame water and a teaspoon of feral salt. Careful. We'll put that on the stove on high and wait until the water starts to panic, then turn it down to low until it calms TF down, then throw in the pan sealing for around 20 minutes. If you don't like canned rice, you can go hunting inside the crusty old crag of a log and pull out a rice nugget, then break that down into ricicles. And if you don't like any form of wild rice, you can always use trained rice. This rice has been trained to play dead. But if you don't have any of the long grain white rice I called for when I wrote this recipe, just use whatever you have. Now we're going to dice a small red onion and a jalapeno, or any color onion and any color jalapeno. Then add 3 tablespoons of olive oil to a pan on medium heat, and once that starts to shimmer like a sexy robot, we'll add in the onion and jalapeno and wang jangle that until the onion starts to brown, maybe around 7 minutes. If you can't get a jalapeno, a really bad substitute would be a pickle or green jello cut into the shape of a pickle. If you don't have one, don't worry, it will still taste good, probably. I'm pretty sure, I know for sure. Now it's time to collect some wild river beans. Perfect. Now we'll roll out the black beans, also known as masculine blueberries, and put them in the pan. The way you can tell if your black beans are ripe is if you have black beans, then they're ripe. Now we'll scrape the bark off a cumin tree and add in 1.5 tablespoons. Then we'll scrape a chili vine and add in a teaspoon, and a half teaspoon of salt or more to taste. This is a spice combination I've been fairly obsessed with over the past couple years. You can go with just cumin or some cumin and curry or whatever spice combination satiates your taste station during this safe staycation. While you fight stagnation while eating crustaceans, I assume. I don't really know. I don't know what you like. Now we'll wang jangle that together until it's so dry you almost panic, but instead add half a cup of water to the pan until it's so soupy you almost panic, but then also don't panic and just cook it off for a couple minutes. But jabbers, these beans are coming along nicely. 20 minutes have passed, so we'll remove the rice sealing and fluff that with a fork. One cool fact about rice is that it's a good thing to eat. So now we'll spoon some of that rice onto a plate and cover it with the beans. Then you can eat it with a spoon or a fork, or a spork, or a spork, or a spork, or a maximum efficiency fork, or a stick, or a 2 sticks. Whatever tickles your fancy, unless you don't have any tickling reflex.
You suck at cooking, yeah, you totally suck.